What if I told you that one of the most talked about sci-fi movies of the last decade almost never got a sequel? And the reason Lucy 2 took over 10 years has nothing to do with technology, money, or even Scarlett Johansson's schedule. The real story behind Lucy 2 is far more surprising, emotional, and risky than most fans realize. And once you understand it, the wait suddenly makes sense. When Lucy released in 2014, it became a global hit almost overnight. People were shocked by its fast pace, bold ideas, and Scarlett Johansson's powerful transformation from an ordinary woman into something beyond human. The movie made a lot of money and created endless debates about the brain, time, and human potential. Naturally, fans expected a sequel very soon, but instead of announcing Lucy 2, the creators went completely silent. Years passed, rumors faded, and many believed the story was finished forever. The biggest reason Lucy 2 took so long is because the first movie ended in a very final way. Lucy didn't just win or survive, she evolved beyond physical form. She became knowledge itself. From a storytelling point of view, that ending left almost no room to continue without ruining the mystery. The director, Luc Besson, openly struggled with one question for years. How do you bring back a character who no longer exists as a human? Any rushed sequel would have felt cheap and disappointing, and the team knew that fans would never forgive that mistake. Another major reason for the delay was creative fear. Lucy was criticized by scientists but loved by audiences for its bold ideas. Making a sequel meant raising the stakes even higher. The story could not simply repeat the same brainpower concept. It needed a smarter, deeper angle that felt fresh. For years, the writers experimented with ideas about artificial intelligence, memory, time loops, and humanity's future, but nothing felt strong enough. They didn't want Lucy 2 to be just another action movie. They wanted it to ask even bigger questions. Scarlett Johansson's career also played a role. After Lucy, she became one of the biggest stars in the world, especially with her long run as Black Widow in the Marvel movies. Her schedule was packed, and more importantly, she became more selective. Returning to Lucy meant returning to a character that demanded intense emotional and physical commitment. The sequel needed to be worthy of her growth as an actress, not just a repeat performance. Technology also had to catch up with the vision. Lucy pushed visual storytelling in unique ways, blending science, nature, and abstract imagery. For Lucy 2, the filmmakers wanted visuals that could truly represent ideas like digital consciousness and evolution beyond time. That level of storytelling needed better tools and smarter effects, which simply weren't ready years ago. Waiting allowed the team to imagine scenes that now feel believable instead of fake. What finally unlocked Lucy 2 was a shift in perspective. Instead of asking how Lucy comes back, the story asks what Lucy left behind. The sequel explores the impact of her transformation on humanity, science, and the world. Lucy is no longer just a person, she is a presence, a force, and possibly a warning. This approach respects the original ending while opening the door to new characters and conflicts that feel meaningful. Lucy 2 is not about faster action or louder explosions. It's about consequences. What happens when humans touch knowledge they are not ready for? Can evolution be controlled, or does it destroy what makes us human? These themes took time to develop, and rushing them would have ruined the experience. In the end, the decade-long wait was not a mistake. It was a choice. Lucy 2 exists because the creators refused to move forward until the story earned its right to be told. And now, instead of feeling late, the sequel feels timely. In a world obsessed with artificial intelligence, data, and control, Lucy's return feels more relevant than ever. The wait wasn't about delay. It was about patience, courage, and respecting a story that dared to think bigger than its time.